We're just consolidating at this point. I don't take sells with candles that have no bottom wicks. So just gonna wait, just gonna hang out and wait here. It's Monday. I'm just here to observe. I'm just here to observe. If things line up with exactly my plan, then I will enter and I will make an investment, but I'm chilling. I'm here to observe every single day. No pressure to take trades. Raja's advice, always take 1 to 2 trades a day. Yep, that helped me stop over trading. Right, but then you come to a point in your trading where you begin to have experience under your belt, right? So that experience that your mentor had, that you admired and looked up to for so long, eventually you begin to have that experience. You begin to develop that intuition, and then you start to develop this flow state, right? Raja calls it market fluidity, right? You begin to get very fluid in the markets. So at a certain point that comes, and then that's where you can step out of that 1 to 2 trades a day. At one point I was a new trader. I didn't have experience. I didn't have intuition. I didn't have much chart time, and I was horrible, right? I was revenge trading, over trading, doing all that. And in 2021, Raja said, stick to 1 to 2 trades a day and watch your trading change this year. And I took that as serious as a heart attack. And I started taking 1 to 2 trades, and I did that for a very long time. But at this point now, I'm trading more, but not over trading, if that makes sense, right? I've found my bit of a flow and touch to the markets. So anytime playbook positions show up and I like them, I'll go ahead and take them now. So I won't really hold myself to that 1 to 2 trades a day anymore. But I did for about 2.5 years when I needed it most.
And we are
anyway, let's take a look at this trade here. So we got 15-minute fade. Price got rejected off the 4-hour resistance.
We are back.
Had sell stops in the break.
Good morning, everyone.
Nice.
Back to live streaming.
Good trade.
SableFox is back live streaming,
candles,
trading
rejecting.
Gold against the dollar. We start with a morning breakdown, which we're gonna do. So currently price is at cool. So
all right, let's see.
This month in July, price has made new all-time highs and has started to heavily reject off these levels, which is interesting because the previously month of June, price closed bearish, but it closed very weak bearish, which
that's awesome. Okay, cool. So you trade in the
very interesting to see. We would anticipate price to actually want to drop down, but due to this very weak doji bearish candle, price just broke through it. I'm still anticipating price make a bottom wick, and especially due to making new all-time highs and rejecting heavily off this level, this is a further indication that price is going to want to drop bearish and make the bottom wick. This is further confirmed on the weekly. Let's go into the weekly. Which last week price closed bearish, creating a resistance.
1 hour time frame. Okay.
If you actually go inside, it's not level resistance, but it's still a resistance after a heavy steep sell-off to all-time highs. Which is interesting enough because the previous week, so not last week,
all right, so
gold, but the week before that, price closed bullish, but it didn't close above resistance, which is a key indication that last week price would have wanted to close bearish. So
okay, so we closed bullish above the Friday support.
Price is literally matching up with the resistances, not breaking past resistance. Price closing bearish after a big sell-off. This is literally price action. As the nearest support is around 32321 on the weekly time frame, so I anticipate price to want to make retest the support. So price right now is actually currently trying to break previous lows, which if it does, it's very key because price can literally sink, and price doesn't technically need to make a steeper top wick.
Pay attention here, right?
Because
confirmation candle. So if we're looking for a breakout,
price
let's say we're looking for a
had a
breakout here,
big steep sell-off anyway, so price doesn't technically need to grab any further liquidity. But if it does want to push up, I anticipate price to push up to 2452 levels on the weekly.
Right, price moved up, and then we come down.
which
We're waiting on support now, right?
make his top wick and then
here.
flip.
So
But price right now is trying to break lows.
I want you guys to think of this confirmation candle as your business partner, right? This candle here is setting up your deal. Sometimes people talk to me about business, and there's certain things about them that I just say I'm not doing business with this person, right? There's something about them, right? Either something obvious or something with intuition.
Previous daily on Friday closed below support at
opportunities. Do I do business
249?
Right? Because some of them I think
currently trying to break previous lows. So I have my sales below
confirmation candle as a potential
2390,
right? A potential setup to set your trade up. Now, if this thing closes
and my buys above
strong, right? I like that. I'm like, okay, I want to go into
2315 because that's breaking previous highs and it's also breaking the
I'm gonna take a buy off of this candle. Boom.
Minor resistance
right?
over there.
Confirmation candle closes
at 2415.
Right? That's a sketchy guy right there. I don't know about him. You know, I don't know if I want to do business with this dude here because he's weak, right? He might.
I'm gonna put range 2 buys as well, so price is gonna need to break above here, print another bullish or bearish candle respecting this line, and then I'll anticipate price to potentially make push up. If price does want to push up, I think it's going to want to push up to 2427 anyway, so it's not going to push up that far. But if it can beat this level, then I anticipate price to go to 2444, which is the previous daily top wick, which has got no top wick. It's gone a 4 hour now. So as I said, price would want to probably tap into 2427. But now that you look on the 4 hour, price might want to run into 2431, which is just
a bad business partner.
Resistance level on the 4 hour, which is good as well. But yeah, as I said, price needs to break past this major resistance at 241916. My bad, because that is also breaking daily highs.
Alright, let's take a look at this.
There's a lot of choppiness around here, and sadly, I know it feels like this range is massive, which it is a massive range, it's nearly 200 pips, but if you're trying to find a big bearish trend, you could. I'd rather have a big range and not catch any trades than try and reduce my range, risk a trade, and lose. So. And I'm going to put my support around here. Price is attempting to break past this support now. But on the previously hourly, it closed at support with no bottom wick. So price can easily try and wick into here and start pushing back up.
Which one would you rather do business with, right? Which one would
so as I said, it's going to be a bit of a choppy day. It's a new start to the week. Mondays is always a bit choppy anyway. I'm going to reduce my support down to range. I'm going to reduce my resistance down to 2411. And as there's resistance here touching, there's a support as well, which is support turn resistance. So this is my range. I need a range 2 buy above here. Range 2 would be meaning I need another range to get formed. So I'd ideally need another resistance to be made or another support to be made above here, but support ideally for price to keep going up. And if price closes into here again, creates a resistance, that could just be another retest to keep going down. So new start of the week. Mondays is always a bit choppy for me. I don't really try and force trades on Monday. Instead, I will, if a trade occurs, a trade occurs. If it doesn't occur, it doesn't occur. And that's my day.
Push the market with the gap. Nice. Yeah, filled the gap there. Man, this was a rough one to sit in, huh? Sheesh. Actually, it wasn't too bad, right? Because you probably entered here. Got into this candle, maybe came back to break even once, and then drove down. Yeah, if that's where you entered from. I think that's where you entered. Break of previous low. Oh, okay, this can. Okay, so you entered on this candle. Gotcha. Oh wow, almost hit stops there, but closure back below worked out. Yeah, nice job. Nice job. This is where managing based off of closures helps out. Alright, because you would have got stopped out there. Yeah, good trade. I think that's all of them for now. If If you guys have any charts that you want to go over, shoot them in the Discord. We'll take a look. Put them in the charts for stream channel, and we'll open them up and take a look. Which trade simulator would I recommend? I would recommend SoftFX. I think that was the best one I've ever used. Let's go, lights, fire, W. Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. Candles are business partners. You just gave me 2020, bro. Let's go. Yeah, man. Yeah, you got to see things. You got to play around in your mind, man. God, you know, God gave us this this brain, right? And we get to use it. Ain't it great? We actually get to use it. And we can do a lot of great things with our mind, our brain, and it's pretty awesome. So, you know, use your mind to trick your brain and let your brain work for you. However, you have to make sense to things. I always like, you always hear me talk about analogies because that's the way.
I'm going to wait for New York opened about 15 minutes ago. I don't get into any trade from New York Open to 1 o'clock to 1:15. I wait 15 minutes to get into any position because price likes to, it likes to establish where it wants to go for a bit before actually making its desired move, because a lot of volume does occur at New York Open.
Man. Sometimes in business you're gonna think, well, you know, the guy's short.
My preferred time to trade is at 2:30. That's when I like to catch a trade. That's NYSE Open. That's when a lot of volume comes. That's when my position, if I have a position, a strategy that's playing out at 2:30, that's when my position will most likely not win, but that's when a lot of volume occurs. So if, let's say, I've got a breakout, so let's say price breaks out above this area at 2:30, more likely than not, these minor resistances here, even though they're not that minor,
move buy stop,
they might get smoked through. They might just get smoked through. Price might tap into it, and then the volume at 2:30, the volatility will push through it. But if it's not a time of volume, price can literally break out of above this area at 2411, tap into these supports, no, resistances at 2418, and then drop down. So, and apologies, I keep saying supports when I should say resistance to support, but like I said, I'm new to streaming, so it's just stuff I will get down. But honestly, just watch trading. Just watch the trading. The trading is all that matters, and my analysis as well. If you're understanding the analysis, then that all that really matters. So
it's a great life. It's a great life. You know, when you're doing what you feel you're called to do, and you're not trying to add anything to it, subtract anything from it, just trusting in the Lord and letting Him work. You know, He said He'll pour blessings on the barns. He'll bless the land that He's given me. I feel like He's given me this land, so therefore it should be blessed. And I'm just obedient. I'm just learning. I'm just growing and just trying to pay attention to, you know, the Word and understand, you know, the route here that's best for me to take on a day-to-day basis. So just trust it in the Lord, man. Ain't it great?
My levels. I've got my TP out here, and yeah, for sales, my TP. This is why, like, I can't say I'm not looking for sales, as I obviously do want to look for sales. As sales is clean, previous dailies good, previous 4 hours good as well. But the fact that price has been selling off for so much, I do expect a pullback, and even if it's a pullback for the weekly to make its top wick.
Days here and now. It doesn't have to take longer than it should, right? Just, you know what you have to do, just get it together. Get it together. You know, you have to really work on these things that we talk about you know, programming.
So the weekly can easily be start pushing up bullish, break its highs, and then, as I said, I expect it to at least tap into 2, 4, 5.
I'm a professional trader. You're gonna pick up on some of these things and go, man, that made total sense. Right, this stupid thing that I've been doing, it ends today. And then, you know, today, who was that? Ski, right? Yeah, FX Ski. You know, FX Ski, you have an opportunity here, right, to actually live by that today, and look back in 6 months and say, hey, I've made blah 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 over the last 6 months. Had I not done this one thing or switched this one you know, thing that I was doing or corrected this one mistake, I might still be in that break-even stage. So, you know, understand that those little adjustments and little improvements in your trading are most likely what's going to make the world of a difference. You guys don't need a new strategy. You don't need a new technique. You just need to do, right? You just need to do what you already know you need to do. And
the key to trading is just stay consistent. Like,
it's that simple.
You need to find a strategy. You need to find a playbook. When I first started trading, I was gambling. Everyone was gambling.
What's the biggest thing you need to work on?
The way I was gambling, I was gambling through.
You already know what it is.
I was gambling through supports and resistances. So I was gambling, but I was also trading in a way which was, okay, as price tapped into a support, I would buy.
And get a,
price tapped into resistance,
a real idea of
literally.
What it is.
But it wasn't me looking at the charts. It was me seeing price go up to a certain level, which I've realized when it reaches that level, it always seems to sell off.
What are you doing?
Or price reaching a certain level where I realize once it reached that level, I've seen price push up.
Right?
So I was literally just looking at the numbers. I was on MT4, just looking at numbers. I wasn't looking at the charts. I was just looking at the price. And then that's how I was trading. I made a lot of money, and then, as I said, it wasn't sustainable. I couldn't keep the profits because I didn't know how to trade. Then I found a mentor, which is key. You need to find someone that knows how to trade.
They only need 2 or 3 tweaks. It's not much.
You need to find someone that knows how to trade. Don't be just looking at videos, different videos, like SMC concepts or ICT concepts, but like you need to follow us. If you're gonna follow an ICT concept, for example, you need to follow that same person that's trading. Don't look at the different ICT concepts. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at different concepts. Just look at the same person trading the same concept, because that's the only way you learn. Like, winners find people that's doing successful stuff, doing the stuff well, and just imitate. So that's what I done. And luckily enough, a lot of people live stream now, so including me. Just literally just watch someone that live stream, watch someone that can trade, and then you'll be good.
What time frame do I usually use for entry? Let's take a look at the stats. So these are my time frames that I enter on. So as you can see, a lot of it is 50. So this
sorry, I've got other people on Zoom, and I've got my Discord community as well. I got my Telegram community link in the bio. I offer any trade I put here, I'll just put in the trade as well. Also, I'm gonna start presenting the trade ideas I get into as well. And
so I would say 1530 is gonna be the majority. Yeah. Let's look at May. Same thing. Look at this. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Yeah, a lot of 15, a lot of... Yeah, so I would say 15, 30-minute time frame. Sandman. Let's go. Overtrading, Sandman. So it's... I get it. It's fun to trade. It's fun to trade. But, it's not fun to overtrade. Fun to trade, but man, that overtrading thing. And I get it. It's really a mind. It's really this mind. Like this, just like it just twists your mind up, doesn't it? Like, I want to make money, so that means I should trade. But the guys that are making money are telling me don't trade to make money. It's like. It's really, really hard to understand and kind of grasp, but if you can, you'll go to new levels. It's very difficult, very difficult. That's why most people never make it here. Never make it, especially guys like me or maybe you, who I was in, I was always in entrepreneurship, meaning sales or marketing or like something, right? Where you need to go work, right? Or I worked by the hour, more hours I put in, more money I made. I worked on commission. The more commission I made, the more money. But in trading, it's just different, man. You want to treat this as a more of like an approach to the casino. right? If you get to the casino with $100 and at some point you have $250, leave the casino. Please, just go, right? Because you're up, man. You're up. It's like a bank robbery. How many bank robberies are you going to do? You want to do at the least amount as possible and walk away with the most money. So it's not like a sales game. It's not like your job where you work more hours. It's more like a heist or like a gamble, right? Because if you get in and get out with money, you don't want to rob a bank and have all the money in your bag and then say, hey, let's go back for more. I'm leaving you. I'm gone. So that's how the markets are. And if you can understand that about the markets, that the more you play, the higher chance the house has to win. You'll play very strategically and you won't play.
So I was just sending a text on my Telegram. As I said, free Telegram in the chat where we try to teach traders.
Awesome, man. I'll check it out. Check it out.
Right now, price is literally doing nothing. As I said, price, I anticipated price to want to fake out. Price closed below this area. However,
nice PM Magnifico.
On the However, on the 30-minute, price didn't close below the area and it closed with no bottom wick. Hourly closed with no bottom wick. I all anticipate this. As price action traders, I only watch price action candles. If price action is showing me something, for example, price closing with no bottom wicks. So due to price, I think it's about 85% of candles have a top and bottom wick. Which means if a candle has no bottom wick, it's an anomaly. Which an anomaly candle is something I don't want to trade because I don't know what's going to happen. So what, through my data and through observation, what I've started to realize is, let's say price is going bearish. So as I said, price made support here, went up, went down, made another support, went all the way down, made another support here, another resistance here. So it's basically made a low, made a high, made a lower high, higher high, higher low, lower high, higher low, lower high. And you know what I mean? That it's looking like it's making a bearish strategy, bearish.
Charts for stream. Oh, let's take a look.
My mind, bearish movement down, but its correlation's bearish, isn't it? My mind just went frazzled. So as I said. So what I've realized with wicks, let's say price is bearish, price is attempted to be bearish right now. If price can close with no wick there, which is wicks are ranges. So wicks are literally price wants to range into these wicks. So wicks are like just, it's liquidity in it. It's literally left liquidity, that's buy stops, sell stops, orders, stop losses. These are all liquidity that price wants to fill. So let's say, let me show you here, for example, price made a steep bottom wick and then this attempted to make a new high. As I said, no top wick, and then price filled this liquidity in it. The fact that price dropped for no high showed that buying power was weak, because if price had a wick, then it would show that buying price attempted to push up from the buying power, but it couldn't, which showed that price is weak. So the fact that price has got no bottom wick,
30 pips.
What I anticipated is that price will not want to carry on going down off this candle. It might go off this candle. So let's say price closes now it's got a wick, and now have range to keep going down to fill, and then once it breaks this wick, it should want to carry on retracing down. But as I said, the fact that price has got no wick on the bottom,
is that right?
It can't.
W. So I haven't taken it with the weekly lows being broken? Not necessarily.
So
not necessarily.
Yeah, that is literally right price right now. Attempted to close below.
So, you know,
close below this range, reach below this range, and now it's back into the range because this had no wick. But it is showing that price is very bearish, because it is still attempting to push down.
And then keep your stops.
But yeah, wicks are important. Wicks are just ranges, and range is important. So range is just like movement. It's range from price to move into. It's literally liquidity. So, and on the buy side, if price is going up bullish and it's got no top wick, then that could be indication that buying power is getting weaker, and that's when you can possibly indicate a retracement or a pullback. But as I said, the fact that price is making a wick now is good, but it's still closing below this major support level at 2395, which, as I said, I need this closure below. Once I get a closure below, we can fill this wick here, TP here, and then TP here. But we need to wait.
Am I a Jew? No, I'm a Gentile.
Need to wait still. The 4 hour is about to close in about 28 minutes. If the 4 hour can close below 2397, this is further indication that should drive. The only issue is that the 4 hour, the nearest support at the 4 hour is at 2407, nearest resistance, and obviously price likes to drive off resistance is made. So as I said, we just need to see what price wants to do.
We'll see what's gonna happen here. So 815. So it looks like we did close above there at 815, right? So there may be an opportunity here. We do have volume coming in. The only thing is we're pretty bearish, right? So we're pretty bearish here based off of the 1 hour time frame and the 4 hour time frame. So what time is it? 8:15 or 8:30 it is, right? So the 8:30 candle closed above. Yeah, this actually does look pretty good. So I may have a buy stop on the re-break of that high there. Let's just see. 28 minutes left on the hourly. So if we're taking a buy here, we're basically anticipating if it's going to be a fade for this hourly candle to close back above, right? So you can take that position. I'm going to wait here. I'm actually going to wait on this hour candle. It's 20 minutes left in it, and if you want, go ahead and take the fade. I'm not going to do it, or take the 15-minute onion. I just don't like what I see to the left here at all. Just a lot of choppiness in this area, so I'm good on that. But if you guys want to pull the trigger on the fade, do it. I'm going to wait on the 4 hour closure and see where we are at that point. Yeah, not looking too hot there. I got 10K of my own money. What to do? I don't know. Do I do one-on-one? Yeah, the elite program is up. It's on the website. You guys can join the elite program if you like. Yeah, we're gonna open stuff up this week for August. So I'm probably only gonna fill like 3 spots this week instead of like this month instead of the typical 6. And like I would say mid-month we'll start to open it up for that new design and all that.
Yep, our price is literally sinking off as this wick wanted to get filled. No positions for me, literally no positions for me. As I said, price closed below on the 15 and then it closed back above in the range. No positions for me. This is a clear fake out for buyers, as this bullish closer back in the range. Buyers might have anticipated, okay, price is going to want to retest resistance up here, and now look at this big push down. But this is fine, as I said. This is fine, as I said. It's showing that the 4 hour wants to drop down. Whoop, the 4 hour might want to fill this wick immediately, which is not good.
Yeah, see the buys here not really playing out here,
which is good. We want the 4 hour to pull back at least to 2391 and leave some range for us to keep going down to 2381. This is all fine playing out. I anticipated sells from around here earlier today. I had a position that I liked earlier today. I
was setting my sell stop. Legrand. That thing moved quick too.
I saw resistance was formed up here. That price was failing to break above. It finally did break above at 12 o'clock. The only issue is price will close. Pardon me.
1 minute candle.
At 11:30 price closed above. The only issue is price at 10 o'clock closed below.
I'm good.
And I anticipated that due to price on the previous daily and the previous 4 hour was bearish, which is 2 big time frames showing that the overall trend is bearish. And I also saw a minor resistance at 23246 on the 1 hour, which price literally tapped into, didn't close above. I anticipate your price to fake out and drop down below to want to retest this support at 2397. The only reason I didn't get into this trade is because it's a Monday, and sometimes I'm not hesitant to trade on Monday, but it's a new day of the week. I don't like to rush trades, so I was like,
some of you guys caught this? Nice.
I didn't want to catch it. However, the fact that on the 50-minute price created the resistance here, which is also matching up with the 1 hour resistance that's matching, yeah, could have gone into that, and I would have. It was just about 50 pip move down. A bit of 50 pip move down, but right now price is sinking on it, so it was a good trade though. Good position, very good position. Look at this hourly. This hourly has dropped down. Price has moved about almost 200 pips from where I wanted to enter, so which is good. As I said, previous daily closed bearish.
I'm not saying that Christ didn't keep the dietary law. I'm saying that the most important thing though is the heart, right? And what comes from the heart, what comes out of a man. 60 pops on NASDAQ. Oh, NASDAQ.
So yeah, right now price is just moving on. It doesn't know what it wants to do. I need to change
bearish there, but close that support, huh?
Each time price prints new price action, you need to adapt your ranges now. So
yeah, we should run up to 19,780 here, no doubt.
I'm not really looking for buys at the moment right now. The selling power just seems a bit too strong, so I'm expecting a pullback. I want price to retest 2395, create a resistance here about 2395, fail to break above here, and then keep going down. And that's the move I'm looking for.
John,
if I can't see that move, I will wait. That's literally the move I want. If I don't see that move, I won't get in the trade. That's fine.
Great. Unless it's a coinky dink. Freaking Johnny DiCaprio here today.
How you doing? What's poppin'?
How are you, John?
I'm amazing, bro. Blessed and highly favored. How you doing, brother?
Just fantastic, man. Absolutely incredible. Just enjoying the blessings and the bread in my boat.
Thanks, bro. Same here, bro. Grateful for another day and another week. Let's go. Another opportunity in the markets. I'm excited, and I can't wait.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Taking any trades today?
Nope, nothing. We just been straight consolidating. Seems like so. Yeah, nothing for me. How about you?
Nothing.
Typical Monday. Kind of like last Monday.
Monday looks crazy on Forex Factor right now. Look at this. Just a blank Monday.
I know. I seen that.
Nothing.
So that tells me, I guess, no movement in the markets. That's funny. Yes, sir. Blessed to be here, bro. How was your weekend?
Good. How was yours? How was it at the lake?
Oh, it was great, man. Yeah, spent some time in upstate New York. Chilled out by the fire, cooked some burgers and dogs. It was pretty cool. Saw some fireworks.
Nice.
It was a great weekend. Yep.
Solid. You went to Martha's?
I went to Martha's yesterday in Lake George. Yep.
Martha's.
I got a nice burger from there too, and then I had to get some ice cream, of course.
Ooh.
You already know. Yo, what's good, chat? Good morning. Poppin'. Hope everyone's doing great today, having a great day, evening, whatever it may be. Hope you guys are feeling blessed.
Feeling blessed.
Oh, damn, Lights Fire. Gonna be in Lake George this week.
Ooh, just missed you.
Yeah. Damn. What's up, Energy? Good morning. Good, Dominic. What's good, Ben? Dropout Trader. AB Mike, how you doing?
You just waste of time. Why? Let me guess. You're saying that because we haven't taken a trade yet. But if you see, I have a plan here, right? Sells below here after a closure. So if you look close enough, you're instead of seeing a trader waste time, you're gonna see a waster, not a waster, a trader that is disciplined, a trader that is professional, a trader that is not gonna deviate like a junkie, right? Like a crackhead when volume goes, but someone who's gonna stick to their plan. So pay attention, and I think it can help you out.
Thanks. I think you're just wasting time giving negative energy in someone else's chat.
Get him.
I can make an argue for that.
Get him.
Yo, mods. Storm.
If we get a fake out, will you take it? Yeah, if we get a closure back above, I may take this. Yep.
A potential move that might be occurring is if we can get a closure back above, this could be a fake out for price to want to retrace up for the new 4 hour to make a steep top wick for the 4 hour, as price can come all the way up to 240.5 and still drop. So
hero of the day. Fight.
If price does close back above this range, then buys up to 2400 could be in play.
Cookie.
Amen, Daniel.
And yeah, so we'll see.
Have crumble. He had, what did you have?
I had
we'll see.
Oh yeah, ice cream.
In Lake George, and I had some burgers and dogs.
Nice.
What'd you eat on Saturday? What'd you get for dessert?
Anna and Joe got crumble.
Damn. Did you get close on or no?
Nah. No, thank you. Maybe next weekend we'll do something.
Anna and Joe are the crumble mates.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Yo, good morning, C Melly. Yeah, facts.
Do you know the real definition of blessed, bro? Yeah, I know the real definition of wealth, too. You know, yesterday I was sitting on the couch. I had my wife there. I had my Alea and Maverick were both underneath my arms, and Kingston was sitting right on my lap. And, man, that's wealth. You know, that's what I consider wealth. Everyone's going to have their own definition, but I'm a very, very wealthy man. Very wealthy man. Based off of the bread in my boat here, I 100% understand the definition.
X.
Yeah, me and Anna. Yeah, I think we're gonna go away see Melly in August.
Let's get see Melly.
I've got a little surprise for her. I can't let it out on the live streams though because she'd be watching the live streams. You never know which one she's watching, when she's watching, so I can't let the secret out.
Shout out Anna.
Yeah, the wealthy guys. Queen. I like that. My peace is my greatest asset. Peace is wealth. You know what I mean? The guy who wakes up with the least amount of worry and anxiety and pressure every day is the guy, in my opinion, who's got the wealth. Well over the man who's got the billions of dollars, but immediately waking up to a headache after headache after headache and doesn't know who's real in his life, who's not, who's a friend, who's not. I wouldn't. That is poor. That's I don't care how much money that guy has. In my opinion, that's a poor way of living. Right? Where you're always worried, always anxious, always trying to get. I mean, it just doesn't seem fun.
That's so true.
She better be liking the stream. I'm about to go on her YouTube account right now. Make sure every stream has the thumbs up button hit.
Sorry about that. Just texting my Telegram
Dominic, that's
community.
Funny, right?
I said,
yeah,
no.
facts, y'all. The best gifts are the ones that are free.
No,
right?
so
the best things in life are the things that are free, not things that cost money.
What up, Tradeaholic? Good to see you. Happy Monday.
Tradeaholic. Nah, yeah, bro. But Lake George's the vibe. We gotta go up there next summer.
Lake George with the elites. Lake house, nice little cabin. How you doing? Little Martha's ice cream on Saturday night. So a couple baptisms during the week, right in the water. Take them down to the river. Take them down to the water.
Martha's every night, bro.
Oh man, Martha's every night. Holy. I don't know about that.
That's a good idea. Lake George trip for the elites.
Yeah, I like that idea. That's solid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some of you guys to fly in from overseas though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dutch King. All words are cursed, right? Spelling, it's a spell.
Few cigars watching the sun go down. Why not?
Hey man, that sounds good. Talking about the future. Talking about the dream, struggle, victory. I dig it.
Yep. I'm with that.
As long as John, no, TK, as long as John doesn't try and hit us with some medium well done steaks, then we'll be alright. No medium, no well done steaks at the lake house.
Right now, I'm literally just waiting for price to
medium well from this point on.
2 o'clock. That's when the 4-hour close. As I repeated again, if price can close below 2397, good indication for sales to carry on. Only issue is resistance has been made at 2407, which I'd want another stronger resistance to get made for price to push further, but a closure below support at 2398 or 2397.9 is good closure. But right now, price is wanting to retrace back up into its range. The 30-minute looks like it wants to start flipping now. This could have just been a liquidity grab for price to carry on going back.
Act like that before. He got gangster. He was like, "Yo, John, you ain't smoking that cigar."
I was like, "Damn, bro, take my credit card."
Why is it, dude?
Dude got gangster real quick. Just flipped the switch.
I thought it was Nick's card for a second, man. My bad.
Oh, Riccardi's going to be on the grill. W. Let's go. All right, man. We got 10 minutes left here. This candle's beginning to push back up, right? Due to the candle here closing with no wick at the bottom. So let's see how the 4-hour reacts to support here, and then we will see how we can take care of business in session 2 here today.
Seems like the volume may come like after the session, like after 11:30 probably. That happened last Monday. Yo, what's good, Louis G? Yeah, TK, you're a savage, bro. He does got that dog in him.
Man lit up a cigar.
I didn't see the no smoke sign.
Did you guys have cigars this weekend? Cigars or no cigars?
No, no cigars. Unfortunately.
Oh, my head is starting to fart a bit.
Forgot about it, actually.
All right, perfect. We're coming up here. We're about to break the high. There's 8 minutes left on the 4-hour candle and every other candle from that point down, and we'll see how we close. If we plant support, then we may have some buys. We've created this range now, right? So since we got here, we've created this range, this clean range coming down. We need a nice support formed here, and then we can potentially look for buys, let's say around like, 9:15. So we get a good support here with a nice exhaustion wick. We wait for a bottom wick on the next hourly, and then boom, that's our trade. That's pretty much the only trade I'm interested in here today.
So I just need to charge my headphone on.
Excuse me. Or if we close with no wick. So if we close with no wick, it would be ideal as well. So you close here with no wick, you have the next candle pop up, right? And then come back and close below, and then that's the other trade I'm interested in here today. That's it. One of those two is pretty much all I'm looking for here.
As I said, price is playing out as we want. Price can close back into this range. We've got clean range for price to keep going up. Retest these resistance at 2406. And for sales, if price, as I said, I want price to create more a new resistance. So if price can close above this level or even back above this level, creates another bullish candle that goes up,
the way I work it,
and then creates a bearish candle that closes below, then I'll get into a sell for price to keep going down. That's my only two positions. If I don't see any of them, I'm not getting in.
Ain't easy, but it's simple. Oh, chat, let me give y'all the daily reminders for not only you but for myself. Another day to focus on 3 key components, which is let's follow our plan today. Let's think in probabilities. And let's have great risk management. Let's get it. Plan is to go to Lake George, buy a nice cigar, and sit on the pier. Yeah, that sounds like a vibe, man. Sounds like a good plan, Lights Fire. Yeah, Lake George, there's a lot of fun stuff to do down there. You gotta get a boat for that for sure. I like this weekend I went kayaking. I like to go tubing too. Lake George also has a nice cliff jumping spot. I don't know if Lights Fire, maybe you know about that, but yeah, a lot of fun stuff to do down there. The town is really nice too.
That's the only 2 positions I'm looking for. I don't get those, I won't get in the trade.
Good morning, Wags. What's good, G? What's up, man? What's up, Davey P? How you doing? Yeah, Gregski, I'll be at the webinar this weekend. It'll be fun. I'm hoping to see a lot of y'all there. It's going to be great. Nick's going to talk about a lot of great stuff. We're going to learn a lot. Hey, what's good, Dominic? Oh, yeah? You finally got it, though? Let's go. You're going to love it, bro. You're going to love that book. Oh, Jules G, really? Nice. Yeah, I know.
One sec, chat.
That's dope. Yo, facts, Lights Fire. That's crazy that you're going up next week. Just missed each other.
Man, that would have been nice.
Right? That would have been cool to meet you, man. Stuff in chat.
The Adirondacks, yeah, man. You guys know what Bear Mountain is? Bear Mountain.
That's right where we grew up. Yeah, Nick.
That's where I used to ride my motorcycle, Bear Mountain.
It's good fitness, isn't it?
Let's get Xander.
What cards?
Xander in the building.
Thank you, bro.
What's up, bro?
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
All right, so back to trading real quick. So let's see what we got now, because the 4-hour candle is going to close up here. So the daily's still bearish, right? If we re-break that low, you should get a nice push. I want you to kind of see where we tapped into, though, based off the daily time frame. So we tapped into this, you know, area pretty much to the left-hand side, right? This kind of previous resistance level. We did tap into that. That would be like the only thing at this point that would keep price from, I would say, moving down towards like 2360 there. So we're gonna see, we're gonna keep an eye on that area. Let's go down to the 4-hour really quick. So 4-hour has this support here. So if you get a closure below there, I think you're in really good standings to continue down here today. We've got a move down, and then we've created a resistance here. And if you now close below support, there's a pretty clean range coming down that's going to be about like 150 pips. So back to the 1-hour time frame, we've got to use supports here. There's our clean range we're looking at. 30-minute, we have to make a bit of just one adjustment here, and then that's the range, right? So if you get a closure below that range, everything looks pretty good to continue down. I just want to peek at this wick here as well and see what has taken place at that wick. All right, we did push past that wick, so I'm not too worried about that anymore. I'm more so focused on this wick now as a potential wick fill here. So let's see how we close here in 2 minutes on the 4-hour time frame, and then we will go from there. But as of right now, that's the main support, which is below.
Sorry about that. Just had a call with one of my
attention to, and we'll see
one of my
how we
clients.
close. Yeah, we haven't really had much of a pullback just yet on the 30-minute time frame at all, so we'll keep this in mind. For 15 minutes ranging a little bit as well here. You kind of have a new range now, right? So resistance and then potential support, where we could say, okay, we're trapped in this range here, and now we can start to play this area. So I'm going to keep that in mind on the 15-minute, and then just, you know, take my time, wait for closures now. Let's see what it looks like. We're clean. We got one more support.
Got to check my support now
talked about
for 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I said,
ideally this would probably be the best position. So you move support down, you let price range here, you get a new resistance, meaning like a bullish closure, and then followed by a bearish closure, and that's the trade, right? Based off the 15, maybe at 9:15 we get that move, we go break even towards this wick fill here, and then look to clean this whole range up to the downside towards like 2380.
as I said, each time price prints closes, you need to change your support ranges. So
that's what I'm gonna look at.
Try and tell story on each time frame of what price is doing. So
by Bear Mountain, I know.
On the daily, look on the 4-hour. My bad. On the daily, look on the 4-hour.
I forget where you live, but I know you went to Bailey's, right? Bailey's Barbecue. John, have you been there? Like,
I haven't been there. I'll probably hit that up like this weekend.
And yeah, even the weekly, as I said, the weekly is, as I said, that's higher time frame, so I still keep that in mind. But the daily to the 15 minutes, what I look at most. The daily is very strong for me.
They're very clean, but they're much cleaner now that the 4 hours closing to wait on this 92 zone. And then we get a closure below there, and
as I said, I want a closure below
this new 4-hour candle down.
I wanted a closure below 2397 on the 4-hour. Price is closing at 1 second. This is a good closure. This is now anticipating sell off for price to carry on with the sells. I want price to at least wick into, as I said, a wick into 2400 would be the best.
Okay, cool.
2,400 would be the best. However, I can see price literally wicking into 2397 and then coming down.
So not the greatest support on the 15.
I don't think I'm going to be looking for buys.
Until we can make our way out of the zone here.
The only way I'm going to look for sells is price closing above
36 pip wick fill and about 120 pip range. Same thing to the upside, right? You got I would say 36 pip target.
Ratio buys above here and then sells below here.
Pip move up.
Which is, yeah, that's all I can do. Price retest here and then overall big buy.
Oh, yeah. Guitar.
But the fact that price has broken previous lows, hasn't broken previous highs, is indication that price today might not want to do that. Or it could be indication that price wants to make the bottom wick for price to actually start pushing up. For today, that's why I said you need to tell us story on each time frame.
I have about $25,000 in my own account here, and then I got 200,000 with top one, and then I have 300,000 that's still in the combine phase with top step. So about 200,000. I would say 200K account is like a 20K account, plus I got 25,000 real money. So I would say I'm about $45,000 funded. Right, because 200K is really just like 20K.
Yeah.
Cool. So 4-hour close bear, right? 1 hour close bear, 30-minute close bear, 15-minute close weak bull. So that's good. So we want to see price mess around here a bit, potentially even get a fake out up here, because we want to see this 4-hour top wick form, right? So right now we're forming that 4-hour top wick. Ideally, we want to see it somewhere in this range, right? This isn't a bad range for it, somewhere within that box, or really, I would say within this overall area, kind of paying attention to that other support, and then that's good.
This is good.
If you get a closure back below, this thing should run down there.
This is good stuff.
Yep. Yeah, just now gonna sit tight on the 15-minute time frame. You may get a fake out here, right? So I'm gonna look for potential fake outs for sells in this area, and then clean sells below. Why is this over here? There we go. Perfect. We want this to happen. We want this pop up. We want to break that high. We want to see all this going down. Right? Ideally, the best, what we're looking for is as we form that top wick, we're looking for maybe a candle closing with no wick here, and then a closure back below, and that'll be the first sign of us entering or looking for this short position. The only thing is some of you guys may enter here. I will be waiting for the actual closure below the range today on this lovely Monday before I enter my sells. But once that resistance is formed, that's the first sign of that 4-hour top wick being established and then making our way back down.
Now we're just waiting for the 4-hour to make a top wick. As I said, I want it to tap into 400. And then there'll be good buys, good sells.
There's a lot of people here from
a range to here, or we can have fake out as well.
Shout out to South Africa. Where's Green today?
However,
oh yeah, Green's traveling. I forgot. Green big ball.
Green's on a
trying to get on his
trip.
However, the fact that price is wicking up on the 4-hour with no bottom wick is still a good indication that price would want to carry on dropping further down. So
your vacay coming up, bro? Your trip?
Yeah.
We won't say anything in the chat.
Every day's a vacay. How you doing?
How you doing?
Nothing changed but the location.
That's facts, bro.
Cheers from Poland. Hello.
I'm experiencing it.
What's up, Victor?
Victor.
Oh, 11th hour is the main South African. Okay. Green is greening. I don't know, man. Green's low key. He sent me a video and there was palm trees in the background. I'm like, what? That ain't New York. Don't trade on Mondays and Fridays. Yeah, I'm open to trading every day, but it's got to line up. You know what I mean? The setups have got to be there. So Mondays typically are be a little slow, but let's see. The last couple Mondays, I know last Monday we definitely took a loss. which was the 15th. So we got the 15th, which was right here. And this trade was oh, I guess that wasn't Monday. I guess the loss was on Tuesday. So I took a loss there. What was the other one? So I took one trade on the 15th. The other one was the 8th. So that was the Monday before that. Took 2 trades that Monday. And then the 1st took 1 trade. So I actually have traded every Monday this month here. So far. Maybe today will be the first no trade day. We'll see. Cheers from Tokyo. Cheers, my friend.
Just literally sitting.
Cheers.
Price is a big waiting game. A lot of time you're just going to be sitting waiting for price to make a move. As I said already, I'm waiting for NYSE stock exchange open. I said NYSE stock exchange, that's what it's called.
Damn,
New York stock exchange open. So that is when I'm going to execute my trade. If I see a potential position before then, I might execute, but my desired time to execute would be at 2:30. So
yeah, that was Tuesday. We took that trade.
Tuesday, yep. Yep. I have gold buys.
Today it's Monday. First day of the week. We want to set the tone right for the rest of the week.
So we do.
Gotta make sure to do our job today.
Make some noise if you're from Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan. Make some noise if you're from Kyrgyzstan. Not one person.
Right.
Nobody else is from
That's the only
Kyrgyzstan?
person.
Damn. I guess you're the only one, brother. I guess you're the only one representing.
Facts. Yo, chat. So who's here today on this lovely Monday? Who's here to make money? And who's here to take the best trades? I kind of want to know.
Making that
Please,
money.
chat. Let me know.
Chat's out here getting that money.
Who cares about other people?
I'm from Antarctica. Let's go. Antarctica in the house.
Go.
The average claim value is just over £5,000. Of course, a lot of people are comparing these car loans.
Let me respond to this. Months, give me a second.
Man said it's jealousy over Kai Havertz, like I didn't replace him with 2 better forwards.
You're bitter, flawless.
Bitter about what? He is literally not improved the damn thing.
You know what it is?
Man, you know what it is? Guys,
You
flawless. Hold on. Lewis
just can't believe that Havertz ain't fell on his face, and you are bitter, flawless.
How? I'm saying he's the same player.
Yeah, he's a fucking bum. Yeah,
he's the same player.
Do you know what it is?
And acting like he's already dragged Arsenal to a major trophy.
No, hold on. Let me land.
Go on, Alex.
You're not used, flawless. Because you're such an elusive boxer, you're not used to getting hit or getting tagged. So when you get tagged, you interrupt. That's why you've been interrupting me, because you've been tagged. These men are bitter. They are bitter that the guy that everyone thinks was a bum is working in a system, because bums can work in a system.
Well, if he's working, they don't need another striker.
No, bro. Again,
they don't need another striker. Then don't go out for a striker.
Lewis, you're doing it as well. You're cutting me off, bro. Listen,
go on, I want to hear
this.
It's because you're saying that we're bitter about Havertz doing well at another club. If they're doing well, then you don't need a striker. Simple as.
No.
Why do you not need to improve? Why do you not need to improve?
No, good enough to get you a title. Good enough to get you a title,
Lewis, how can't we improve?
Is he not good enough to get you a title?
Why can't I have strength in depth? I'm in the Champions League.
Is he not good enough to get you a title? You're not asking for a depth striker. You want the number 9 to start.
Where if he gets injured? Where if he gets injured, blood?
Oh, what? With his injury record. With his injury record.
Lewis, let me know.
You never know. God forbid. All right, cool. God forbid he broke his leg. God forbid.
This is good.
And then it's fucking
Prices
the other
are
striker.
literally tapping into 2,400.
I need something there, bro.
Which, as I said, I'm expecting a
how
pull
about
off
this?
now.
Again,
Price in the next 5 minutes can close at this level, create a resistance that pushes back down, back into the range.
Man, then why are we looking at football like it's black
When
and
we had
white? There are
Bergkamp, we went and got
alternatives.
Davor. We had Bergkamp and Nelka. We went and got Davor Suker, the golden boot winner in the world fucking.
I forgot you had Uker actually.
We had Bergkamp and Anelka, and you're telling me that we can't go and get more? Fuck you lot, bloody. Because that's bullshit. You cannot say because we're going to buy another striker, Havertz flop. That's bollocks.
No one said he flopped. No one said he flopped.
Again, let me land.
I literally didn't say he flopped. I said if Havertz is this sensational, you're not looking for a starting number 9.
No, but
let me land this point, please.
Now cover, I hear. If you're looking for a starting number 9, then he clearly moved the needle right now.
Man, a second of this. When it comes to have man a bit, man a second of this.
I want to hear what you got to say, fam. I'll let you know. Go.
Bro, I've seen Bobby Firmino is probably one of the best false nines I've seen in my lifetime. Was there an alternative to him? Yes, there was. Bro. Origi was a better finisher. Origi was a better striker than Firmino, bro. Firmino was just better for the system as he was a better false 9. He was an elite footballer. Now, I'm not saying Havertz is an elite footballer, but just because Havertz has gone and done well for Arsenal in his first season, of course Arsenal can go and get another striker at the same time. Of course they can. Well, just because you have a player that's playing well doesn't mean you can either upgrade. It might either put a battery in his back or they've got a good option coming off the bench. It is fine. What I'm saying.
Look at City. Look at Pep. You think Pep sat there like, yeah, I got Gundogan.
I hear all of that. But if you go and get a better striker, then Havertz didn't move the needle like that.
But City also have Alvarez.
Weren't going to move the needle though.
City also have.
So then why'd you spend 60?
Why would you spend 60? Say I'm just.
That's crazy,
when you said that, I thought
if you ain't moving the needle, then the question is why'd you not spend 60 million?
Man are finding a way. You're finding a way to throw Kai Havertz's name in there when Arsenal scored 5 less goals than Manchester City and got the same amount of wins. Martinelli is to blame, bro. How could you blame the guy with 20 GA and not look at the guy with fucking 6 goals in 30 odd games? How can you look at the guy that scored 13 goals and 7 assists in a limited amount of time in the striker over a guy that got 15 goals the season before and then went and got on to get 6 goals? And Trossard, you can't
because we're comparing it to City's attack like they weren't talking last season about how their attack was going down.
In the mind because it's called bitterness. Man are bitter and can't take it. You can't handle it. I can't compute.
Handle what? We're saying the guys barely moved the needle, which is why they're looking for improvements in the striker position. That's it.
Move the needle.
That's just it. You want to twist it as bitterness, that's it. All I see is Arsenal still looking for another number 9 because they don't really trust him like that.
I see why man them say I'm bitter over Caicedo. I see why. I see why, bro.
Because Caicedo never played.
I want to respond to what you said, but go on. You might carry on.
See why, fam.
Go on.
Are you done? No, I was just making sure about before he moved. So the reason why I was cutting you off because you was putting words in my mouth and saying stuff that I never said. So in regards to Kai Havertz, 2 things. One, I don't think he's a terrible player. I just think he's bang average, which I said all this before they signed him. Secondly, as well, why would I be bitter about them having Kai Havertz when I like the fact that he's there and starts week in, week out? Because with him starting, like I said before, like I said the entire season on the show, him starting as a number 9, I don't believe he's good enough to get them over the line. Was he the main reason as to why they didn't win the Premier League? No, I agree with you. Martinelli should have produced more. However, I think if they have a better striker, they win the league. However, I think if they have a better manager, who I think is their biggest problem, they also win the league. So that's why I was cutting you off. Why would I be bitter about that? When, as a Manchester United fan, I don't want Arsenal to do well. So therefore, them having a player I don't rate, I like. But I'm still going to voice my opinion on a player I don't rate highly. I don't think the bar was on the floor for this man. And the fact that this man will perform at 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, it's being hailed up. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous hold-up player or good hold. No, he's nothing special. He's nothing special whatsoever. He's a decent player, good player when he's in form, and we've seen it for Arsenal. We've seen it at times for Chelsea. That's all it is. But I'm not keeping. Why would I be bitter about that? That makes no sense whatsoever. So that's why. Normally I let it go and just be like, all right, cool, and let you talk about it. But like, no.
Your mind means that you're in full control and you're able to manage these problems and these negative thoughts, like Nick's talking about. And you're able to
perfect closure.
You're able to
Price
hear the
perfect
like,
closure.
no, you're a liar.
215 price close, literally back below the range.
Right, that's what it means to be in full authority.
If price can make a high and then start making a low, then price can potentially want to start retracing back down. The only issue I have right now is 30 still open, so I feel I should wait till 215, 230.
That's why I like reading from the old guys, the Earl Nightingales, the Napoleon Hills, the Dale Carnegies, the Bob Proctors, because they don't talk about this too much anymore.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's true. Building the right habits is where the fun is at. I mean, that's the fun. A lot of you guys are waiting on this big payday.
Whether it's whoever else, let's not do that. The reason why we're talking about habits was we started off talking about strikers. If they was linked to insert a left winger here regularly or left wingers, then it would be on Martinelli. Of course, I agree with you on the Martinelli thing. Never said that. Like, come on, man. You smarter than that. Don't do that.
Pushing up here.
Nah, as I said, I heard what I heard from you, man, and I think just do the Havertz thing too much. Too much. I'm not saying, as I said, I have no reason to protect him. I don't give a fuck about Arsenal.
Someone here
when I smell bullshit, I called it. Not bullshit in my opinion, innit? In my opinion, the way man speak about it. Again, I don't think he's the best thing since sliced bread. I don't.
Nah, he's not. But he's not as shit or useless or.
He's a squad player. That's what I call him. I called him a squad player. You think he's a squad man? Just don't like it because of my delivery. He's a squad player. That's what he is.
No, it's nothing to do with your delivery.
I met Bob Proctor.
Hey, that's awesome, man.
Oh, nice.
Love to hear that, Jay.
Yeah, I would love to give you guys that lesson. One of the biggest lessons I learned from Bob Proctor was the power of the subconscious mind. There was also another guy named man, I can't think of his name right now. But man, these guys really opened. When I was 21 years old, these guys absolutely changed my life. When I understood about the subconscious mind, it's insane. So one day I'll do a lesson on that. We'll talk about that. Maybe we'll do that in the elite class, or we'll talk about it one day when we have a little bit more time. Joseph Murphy, yeah, he wrote that really good book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind. I have that book. That's a deep book, big book. But that's not the guy I'm thinking of. This guy is I don't know. I'm drawing a blank, but I seen him live. It was fantastic.
Yeah, Neville Goddard, I believe his name is. He's very good too. You know, he's just really big on law of attraction. He's big on, you know, if you whatever the life is that you want to live, just live it, right? Because it's a perspective, it's the choice. If I think I'm rich, right, but maybe I'm not, but I think I am, then what is it, right? Because the secret is we become what we think about. You know what I'm saying? So if I act a part of the life I want to live, then who's to tell me that I'm not living the life I want, right? Because I am living it. Because I'm acting it and I'm thinking it. It's kind of deep. It's very deep, and a lot of people, you won't hear a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff.
As I said, price is struggling to beat this area. If it creates a resistance at 2398.
We are made in his image, it says. So we're made in the image of God. That means we're made to perfection. Right?
Creates resistance and price want to continue down to make the bottom wick as well.
But our spirit's always willing. So the more you can tap into that, like I'm not who you see, right? Like whatever whatever you see in body form on this YouTube is not me, right? I'm not Nick Stewart. I am a spiritual being that's in this body here. So I know once you're able to get that thought through your head and know that you're a spiritual being, now you can begin to understand it for what it is and harness it in the ways of you know, whatever it is, success or whatever you're looking for.
Sure. And the Bible
when you
backs
put
us
biblical,
up
yeah, when you back it with biblical stuff, it's, you know, it's just that much more powerful.
Much more powerful.
Eat That Frog, Brian Tracy, another good book. Yep. I think I was telling my brother Joe about that one the other day.
What's that one based off? Like, what's that one like basically about?
It's about like prioritizing things and doing either the most important or the most like daunting things first and getting them out of the way and eating the frog, and then the rest of the day flows pretty easily.
Got you. Like, do like the hardest thing or the thing you don't want to do the most, do that like first, kind of.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, death is just the wages we're paying, right? For sin, right? So the Bible says that the wages of sin is death, right? Eternal death. But we are meant to stay alive, right? In our spiritual realm, and we know that we have a Messiah, we have a Savior. His name is Jesus, and when you tap into Him and, you know, surrender to Him and really develop that relationship with Him, then you have eternal life, right? Where your sins are washed away by faith, and that's where it becomes to be like, what's his name said, Dominic, right? But if we don't do that, you know, according to the word, the wages is death, eternal darkness, and I don't want that.
Exactly as it is presented.
So believe in the Lord Jesus, and you'll be saved.
Exactly as anticipated.
I was actually preaching a little bit this weekend, and I feel like what I was saying was what I was taught by Ray Comfort. It's as simple as this. Me and you, Nick, we broke the law, and Jesus paid the fine. Right? Now, if we believe in Jesus, right, we accept the fine that He paid for us, right? And we can walk away with no guilt. You know what I'm saying?
White as snow.
I think it's as simple as that. Yep. So you're in court, you broke a law. The judge says, all right, you're guilty, you've committed this crime, guilty, right? Death sentence. Someone comes into the courtroom and says, no, I pay this man's fine, he's free to leave. And that's Jesus to us.
Yes, sir. Preach.
Hallelujah.
Amen. We got some more charts here. Let's take a look. What do we got here? So we got previous hourly candle closed at resistance. All right, waited for this. Entry on flip once it... Okay. Yeah, nice trade. Nice fade. The fade was fading on that one, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I love the fact that we got people from all over the world here, and we're sharing the good news of the gospel of Jesus the Messiah, because that's what the word asks us to do. To go out and preach in all the world, man. So big W today, yes. Big victory today.
Big victory.
And Cuban, what's Nas doing? Nas keeps moving up here. 4-hour close below the range, which is a little iffy.
Could get a 30 salary too. What do you think about that, Nick?
What happened? Oh, this one?
What do you think of maybe a 30 salary?
It looks
we can't
good.
Get to 1500.
Good. Still want to wait for a closure below though.
Of course. Yeah, we got 5 minutes.
As I said, price could be creating a support of the 1 hour and the 30 minutes to keep going up, so we need to be careful, because a lot of people are going to think, oh, this is for sales to keep going down, but you don't want to get faked out early. Even though this is a beautiful top wick for price to keep going down, you don't want to get faked out too early. So
I already read the Quran. You can't shake my belief. I've had a true, real, live encounter with the Lord Jesus. You cannot shake my belief. The Quran, I've already read it. I've already studied it. When I win the ticket seminar today, oh man, he's speaking it into existence. Okay, 50K challenge account instead. We'll see.
You have a 50K challenge.
We'll see if you win. True crime.
You brought good energy in.
Yeah, so we need to wait for this closure here, and if we get that, then things are starting to look pretty good. So you can take sells off of this closure, or you can wait for a close below. We're coming into 9:30, so we'll see what's going to happen here.
Waiting for 9:30?
Yeah, waiting for 9:30.
Yeah,
3 minutes.
Facts, Xander. I as well. I feel like ever since like the Trump assassination attempt, I feel like more people have been turning to God. Politics have been turning to God. It's been pretty cool. Pretty cool. Beautiful. Yeah, man. It's a spiritual battle between good and evil. But good will always win.
Yo, this thing might close above cheat code here too.
I don't know. We need to see what the markets are saying to us. We need more information with this closure.
30 closure, 15 closure coming up. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. 9:30 cheat code. Unfortunately, I don't think green's here for the 9:30 cheat code.
I don't know if I was him, I'd just pull up for 9:30.
Let's see. Yeah, this is a big closure here on the 15. Yeah, buy. If we close above, buys may be in place here, but you gotta close above. Got to close above. Let me set this up on my other account. Oh, thanks, Lights Fire. All right, 53 seconds. Let's see where we land here. Oh, if you guys are,
I can't read it.
You know what the maddest thing? I'm looking at the second round qualifiers. I see like 6 badges in the entire qualifying round.
And one is yours.
This is my thing. No, we're not even there yet. It's only the second round. But this is my thing. I'm winning a trophy next season, guaranteed. Because I dare you get knocked out. I dare you. I dare you lose a game.
You guys have taken trades today or what? Who's taking trades? What have you done? Holla at us. Let us know what you guys got going on. 12 seconds. It looks like we may close up below here.
This is a good closure right now. As I said, if price can wick up a bit and then wick down a bit, I will have sells to fill the rest of the wick and tap into
All right, so we closed below. We closed back in the range. It's pretty nice.
Retap into 2392.
Above, then we would add a celery play here.
Better,
15-minute celery at 9:30.
I mean, better stops.
We didn't close above. We closed below there. So you can still push up, no doubt about it, but it's less likely that that happens at this point. You may want to say, okay, we can wait for a top wick and then entry on the break of the lows to fill that wick. So if we can get some sort of a top wick, then I may have some sell stops on the break of the lows. Although this range isn't the hottest, we can go, you know, low risk here.
Low risk. So I'm gonna get into some sells.
Yeah, because we're stuck in this range. We may just be chopping around in this range for the session here. Come down, potentially fill that wick. But we'll see. I would have liked the celery better or the closure below here, because below there we've got clean range. Yeah, look at this. Nice clean range. But yeah, I am open to having a sell stop here as we attempt to close below there. I'm going to keep this very low risk, very, very low risk. Keyword, very low risk. Because we're still in the range. If we end up getting closures below the range, then that's where I would add higher size to this. But, you know, we're still stuck in this range here. Yeah. So I'm going to have a sell stop, very low risk, trading in the range here. We'll see if we can break the low and come down, and if not, that's no biggie.
15 onion.
Yeah, give me right back. Give me 1 sec, I'll be right back.
Gotta hit them push-ups. Anyone hit some push-ups today? Yeah, we got volume. I mean, where are we gonna go, up or down? Right. Looks good though, I think. 4-hour daily, both bearish. We got a 15-minute onion in at 9:30. So there's no certainty here, right? We're just going off the playbook, right? We see a playbook pattern show up. There's no 100% guarantee that we're gonna win this, but we gotta execute because the probabilities are in our favor. Looking forward to the technical trading webinar. Yeah, same. I can't wait. Steph the trader should be fun. Jamil, you're funny, bro. Am I in? Not yet. No. Not in yet.
Nah. So break even is about 17 pips away. 17 pips.
Are you holding for that wick fill?
I am, yeah, probably. I would say partials are going to be at like 92 there once we tap back into support, which is, in our case, about 30 pips away. And I'm most likely going to use this candle's high as my stop. But if we break that high, I'm going to take this sell stop off. Because then we got a celery, but it just didn't close the way we wanted it to. So I'm not gonna participate in it. But just because this bearish candle closed below. So if we push up, I'm gonna let those buys go. But if we break the low here, it should be good to drive.
Yeah, good chance.
Or you can just do buy stop, sell stops. 930 cheat code. Think about it. You know this candle's not going to close most likely like this. The way it looks right now, right? So if it breaks one of the other highs, it'll most likely begin to go in that direction, or high or low. Just a theory. It's like trading news at 9:30, man.
Might be a pack.
It's like a news trade.
Yeah, right. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Excuse me.
Thanks, Lucas. Thanks, man.
I down it was a fake picture of him.
Really?
Oh, you're jumping.
Was it a fake
in?
picture?
Nice.
If it's a fake picture, he's an elite troll and he can go suck him.
Can I explain how this is a
But
seller?
big up
It's not one,
Sanjit.
like, according to
He says
my
all world-class
view, because
attacking player.
in order for that to be a celery,
La
for me,
Liga.
that red candle there,
Respect
this
Cole
guy
Palmer.
right here would have to close back above.
I think Salah's
this-
world-class. He's in the
this
Prem.
resistance here.
I
So
think
this one
I
closed
think
below,
Haaland's
but had it
world-class.
closed
You get me?
above, I would have had
And
a
respect
5
killer
right here.
blood clot Havertz as well, man. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on about that?
Yeah,
This
because
guy-
it was
this guy's
below,
trying
that
to-
means that
that's
this could
You get me?
potentially be a fake out,
Enough's enough, blood.
right? For price
Enough
to
is
keep
enough.
dropping
Oh, now
down
enough.
to fill
I think it's a
that
great
wick
idea.
based
House
off of
sitters
what
get
the
somewhere
higher
to
time
stay,
frames are
and
showing
we, the
us,
house owners, get
meaning the
someone.
4-hour
Oh, no,
time
nah,
frame.
nah,
Blue
let's
card,
not
blood,
do
real
that.
talk. Blue
Blue
card.
card, but when it's
We'll
me,
go
hey,
that,
never
the
heard
daily
that.
as
The
well,
entire
that
time of
will
no
could
troops
potentially
or
continue
months or
down here
Lewis is
today.
never enough's enough.
So we'll see.
Never. You know what I'm saying? Pylon. You know what I'm saying? But now it's not all. You know what I'm saying?
This is also 9.
Are we gonna like skip past the whole Cole Palmer world class?
Pushing through, and we break
Nah, we
through,
let
that
Lewis
doesn't
have his-
mean
my
the
treble
price
winner,
keeps
man.
Yeah,
running
we let
down.
Lewis have his
So
little
therefore,
moment,
I
didn't it?
would
Because when the
most
season hits,
likely
he's
gonna
just
push
stressed.
price down.
You're lucky.
and with this
I
4-hour
rate. I
candle,
proper rate
you
Cole
know,
Palmer.
flipping bearish
I'll just let that one
and
slide.
continuing down lower.
Bajan Reds, my brother, good to see you. He says, bless our troops, Lewis Monts and my Bajan
see,
brother.
mates, we'll see.
Flawless road trip coming up for Liverpool versus Arsenal in Philly. Molly, what am I saying, Molly? Monts, you want to finish that?
You never walk alone.
No, I said everything left. Big up Bajan Reds.
Enjoy the trip, man.
Okay, I'm in.
Hopefully we slap up your
So
claw
I've
in
been
Philly.
activated here.
Big up my
Down
brother
to the
Ed every
cells.
time. He says big up
After
Troops, Flawless Lewis
kept
and
above the
Monts.
highs, I'm
Monts,
gonna
what we thinking of
move stops to
Kudu
break even
and
here at this
Inacio if rumors come true?
area that we're tapping into, and we'll see where we go from here. Yeah, that was quick. Quick 17 pips, and we'll see where we can drive from. Yeah, we don't want to press our luck here because we're tapping into that support, so that's what we can easily reject from and continue pushing higher. So that's why we're break even, and you know, seeing if we can get this thing to run. $30-minute pack runner. So the idea is to fill the wick. And this one I'll probably just let run. Yeah, I hit break even there. So I was gonna say this one I'll probably just let run to that full wick fill and not close anything, but break even. BE has been tapped. That was quick. Some of you guys closed partials.
Yo, for real, bro.
Some of you guys clipped 10 pips. Closed half, nice. Nice. Yeah, break even right there. Not playing with this. So the best sell of the day is a closure below 92. That's gonna be the best sell. And then buys, if you end up closing above, buys are valid now because remember we wanted to see a support and then a closure back above. So if that was the liquidity, then therefore buys should continue. Basically like this is the liquidity, right? This and this. And now if price closes back above the range, now you should see a pop, right? A big pop too, because both of these areas have grabbed liquidity, and then it could be off to this 2406 zone. So very smart trade management there on a lovely Monday. Tapped in the break even, no hesitation, right to break even, and followed the plan. Followed the plan. Some of you guys made a quick buck. Quick bucks.
Yeah, it was so quick.
Yeah, did you get break even?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we would have been able, if we would have had an entry on the flip, then we maybe probably could have closed partials. Closed at 6 pips. Nice. Nice. I think I seen 15 or so. But I was just getting ready to tell you guys I'm not closing this. Like, it's either break even or that wick fill. So, yeah. Plus 200 on the NASDAQ. Nice. What did that? Oh, wow. Look at this. Holy. Sheesh. What'd you do? Buy? Sells, right? Wow. Look at that candle. Look at that hourly candle. That's tough. That's real tough. Yeah, that was pretty smart. Being that we were in the range, closing full there, just to snag some profits, not a bad idea. Not
yeah,
a bad
idea. On a
idea.
Monday too.
Yeah, on a Monday. Good idea. Good idea.
Good start.
Yeah, NASDAQ. Yeah, NAS works really good. NAS is crazy at 9:30. Sheesh.
Right. Like a print.
Yeah.
Yeah, translate well from Leicester in the Championship to Chelsea in the Prem, as opposed to Leicester in the Championship into Leicester in the Prem, because they ain't going to dominate possession in the Prem. We will. And he was under the same manager.
You know, with the Gallagher thing, yeah, Fabrizio was saying that Atletico like Gallagher. So
no, I believe Atletico's like the closest link to him, but he also said Atletico feel Chelsea may be tempted in the next few weeks. So
we're running into
we're waiting.
Election time here
like
now. So
they
think if crazy, and you know, every weekend things are starting to happen, and that's why you guys are noticing a bunch of gaps, right? Notice how the moment Trump comes back into the headlines, gold be getting wild, right? So for those of you guys who haven't traded in 2020, like 2019, like I didn't trade 2018, but 2019, 2020, man, you guys are, if Trump does take the office again, you have no idea how much volume is going to come into gold.
Yeah. It's going to be great. I think he's coming back too.
Yeah, man. It's going to get really good.
Yeah.
And Hulk Hogan, yeah. The Twitter era. Where, yo. So once Trump gets back in office, if that happens, we have to check this, but then we also have to check Twitter. Cause yeah, actually he's banned from Twitter now, so we'll have to hit up what's the other one? Truth yeah, we'll have to go find where he's making some public appearances and find that website. Oh yeah, see us now pushing down here. Truth Social, yeah, that's it. Oh, he's not banned on Twitter anymore. That's right. Check MySpace. Yeah, so you grab the pack there. Notice how we broke the high. So we broke the highs there. So anyone who had these celery like buy stops probably got activated there. But understand that the reason that this didn't work out, most of it was due to this candle closing back below the range. So next time you're looking for like a celery, just make sure that that red candle in the middle closes above the actual range you're looking at, and then I think the buy stops are money on the break of the highs. Yeah, so damn, so we did close below. We closed right at support here, so we're just hanging out in this range as of right now. So yeah, these sells were good, but got hit at break even. Elon unbanned him. Yeah, that's right. Taking a sell, oh I'm sorry, taking a sellery for a buy on a heavily bearish day is wise. Nope.
Yeah, no trade.
That's very unwise.
No trade at the moment. No trade at the moment. I had a potential sells. I got hit at break even, which is fine. No trade at the moment.
Did yeah, so even if we excuse me, even if we got in on the flip, we would have been B. We need an indicator called Trump.
Facts, bro.
The Trump indicator.
That's what we should call 9:30. Oh my God, a Kamala Harris ad already. I just logged back onto your stream and I already am seeing a Kamala Harris ad.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Ain't that?
She's screwed, bro.
Yeah. So this may work. This may still work well here. So I'm curious to see if we fill the wick now. I was in themselves. Tradeaholic. Let's go. Elon. This candle has no top wick either on the 15, so you may come up, make a top wick. All right, Fabian. See you later. See you later. You're holding. Oh, nice. Holding. Yeah, I think if you can make a top wick and then push through the lows again, that's gonna bring us down. Happy with the quick move.
8. So like goalkeeper and centre backs, and like wing backs. Apart from that, I'll exclude your right backs. I think your right backs are really good. The rest of them are just. I don't think any of them move the needle in any facet. Like if you
love that you exist, man.
Yeah, well, if he can continue his form from Spain, then I'll put him in there as well.
At break even now.
But Chilwell,
you know, you should be.
We know
chilling.
what you
if
think.
we do want to go down, we shouldn't come back towards our entry, which was 95,
Shield, Dazarsi, Colwell, and who's the other one? There's one more I'm missing.
Current price.
Fafana.
None of those guys.
Don't scream scared. They don't.
I still don't know how to trade top step on my phone. I'm gonna have to probably just bring
because you've seen the whole of last season where our defense was the mess, and even the back end of the 22-23 season. I feel like with the structure that we have, with us dominating possession, there should be less chances on our goal, more of an opportunity for them to shine and show their ability. Fafana's shown me parts of his game where I do believe he could continue to ball out. He's just been injured for ages. Badiashile, I think, suffered hefty potch tax. But I get they have to show that to you. So I understand why you don't have a lot of faith in our centre-backs.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't.
I'm not necessarily that
worried. I'm saying I don't think you lot have a lot of faith. Like, this is even my opinion on the
Instead of just taking the break even.
I feel like you guys don't really. I feel like you guys kind of more rate your team.
A lot of times people will hit B.
I feel like you guys look at your defense and go,
and then it'll start driving back.
There's more to go off.
We're kind of banking on Enzo Maresca to bring the best out of these guys rather than these guys actually being cold.
You're most likely going to lose that trade.
Yeah, because there's more to go off of the midfield and the attack, so I hear it. But like my biggest worries are more left wing.
What don't you know? I don't know anything.
Goalkeeper.
One thing I'm gonna study.
I mean, I could do with another left back. You know, we already brought in that Viega guy. We'll be alright. Yeah, like left wing. Like I'd like a striker, but get me one forward out of left wing and striker, and I'll be okay. Left wing, goalkeeper. I think those are the main ones that we have to prioritize.
Counter trend trading, then B for that. I'm just gonna study that, see what's up.
I hear it still.
See what we can get out of that.
Flawless.
The elites about
Oh,
that
you know
too.
what I'm saying?
United
So, like,
been busy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
We only go B.
Today,
we only don't go
hella
B
news breaking.
if we're going with the trend,
Sancho
so with
apparently
the
linked with transfer to PSG.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a new delete bid pending,
when you're
and
catching a fade and
the
it's going,
Agate
like,
deal
against the
could
higher
be
time
done
frame, you want to be aggressive
week.
there, or against like what you see.
Also,
well, like let's say we're taking trades,
obviously
and we're going with the higher
Mason
time
Greenwood.
frames, those are the trades that you want to look to potentially hold a little bit and not maybe secure as much on the front end, but wait for price to actually play out. So yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. See what's up.
Oh, Michael's on his phone. Are you trading Top Step on your phone?
Michael.
New York's a bit stressful, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was
Michael,
telling you guys. Go ahead, John.
No, just continue.
No, that's what I was telling you guys, that I've been finding some opportunities like a little bit later in the afternoon, because a lot of traders are in the game right now. So there's a lot of trades being taken place. There's a lot of volatility. Everyone's excited. Everyone's here. But typically around London close is when things kind of get a little bit more quiet, and there's not as many participants. So what happens is the market, from what I've been seeing, tends to like smoothen out a little bit, and things begin to trade
Price
very
just
nicely
trying to establish
in the afternoon
itself,
here,
literally
in
doing
the
nothing.
US. So
Stuck in the range.
yeah, New York session itself has been a bit funky over the last week, but you know, the afternoon's been pretty nice.
Yeah, word.
Where'd I buy this shirt from? You guys can see my shirt? Yeah, I'm not sure. Anna got this shirt. I gotta ask her. Maybe she's watching. Anna, are you watching? Honey?
Anna Banana.
Honey Bunny? Honey Bunny? If you're on the
Anna,
stream...
when I get back, I'm gonna give you a big hug.
Hey, yo, chill out. If you're on the stream, leave a comment.
Want to see what Nick would say.
W shirt.
Hey, honey.
She may be on, she may not be on. I don't know.
I got a
Man
troll.
said, hey, Anna, when I get back, I'm gonna give you a big hug. Boy, you better watch yourself. You ain't gonna be coming back.
Yeah, you gotta troll your brother, you know.
Hey, John was supposed to be here today. I'm not sure where.
Yeah, Chad, I cannot wait to get back to Florida.
Pulp Fiction. Yo, what are you waiting for, bro? Chat, tell him, come on back.
It's complicated.
Get a haircut from Razor Ray, and then come back.
Yeah, facts. Haircut from Ray, and then hit up Bailey's and get the hell out of here. But yeah, chat. How do once I log in on Top Steps on my phone, I don't know. Yeah, facts. Haircut from Ray, and then hit up Bailey's and get the hell out of here. How to get to the charts? Can someone help me with that? But yeah, chat. How do once I log in on Top Steps on my phone, I don't know. How to get to the charts? Can someone help me with that? But yeah, chat. How do once I log
It's early, even though
I've had a true, real, live encounter with the Lord Jesus. You cannot.
you don't want to get faked out too early, so.
I already read the Quran. Let's take a look. What do we got here?
And yeah, that's enough for today. We'll jump on tomorrow. Bye.
Only in times of desperation do I take trades on my phone. If I'm out and the setup is just too money and I gotta take it, otherwise sometimes I'll let good setups go if I'm not at the desk.